on, guys? Hope everybody is doing well. Everybody is hopefully just filtering in today, but we have some exciting stuff for you as always. Today we are going to be doing another round of these fixing your guys' artwork files. So we are going to be taking your artwork files. You guys send them in. If you have a link, anything that I can access, like a link to Dropbox, Google Drive, just a regular link on the internet, whatever it is, send me your design and I will fix your artwork. We're gonna do it here live on the stream. So now's that time, guys. If you have any designs that you're like, oh, I just can't figure this out, what the heck is going on? Drop it in the chat. We'll get everything figured out. We're gonna get it all sorted today here in DesignGen. So for those of you guys who are new, this is DesignGen. This is the platform that I built as a way to make our lives as print shop owners, people who make t-shirts, people who make custom apparel, anything of the sort, getting your designs to a state where they can actually look good on a t-shirt and where they look good on a screen. Two totally different things. So making it easy to get from one place to another is the whole reason why I built DesignGen. So that's why, send in your artwork files, guys. Let's see what you guys got. Give me the worst that you have. We'll put it all to the test and we'll see if DesignGen is everything that I am telling you guys that it actually is, and if it's actually cracked up to what it is. So while you guys are sending over your designs and getting them linked over, I have a couple files that I have queued up here. These are actual customer artwork files. So these are customer artwork files who have uploaded their images to the website, and they are actually, like, they have placed their orders with us. So we have fixed their artwork files and then printed them. So we're gonna be showing you guys those right here today. So to start out, you guys can literally try everything that I'm going to be showing you today completely for free. So if you do want to, you can try out all of the features at trydesigngen.com. Everything is completely free to try. You guys get a certain amount of like free credits. So you guys can use everything on the platform as you wish. So you go to trydesigngen.com. As you guys can tell here, I do have an offer available. So we'll get to that in a little bit later. Put that to, I will do it later. This is the dashboard here in DesignGen. So once you do log into your account, you're gonna be here and you're gonna have three different options. You can either create new designs. So if you wanna create an, oh my gosh, I don't have the stream on, so you guys can't see what I'm seeing. There we go, there we are. All right, so trydesigngen.com. I'm sure those of you guys who have been here before, this is nothing new. But those of you guys who haven't, you have a couple of different options that you can use to get started. So you can create new designs. This is if where you don't have anything and you want to just basically create an idea that you might have in your head. You can do all of that, chat with the DesignGen AI, and then go back and forth to kind of make the design that you want and generate that design as a print-ready artwork file using one of the 5 AI models that we have. So that's for creating new designs from scratch. But what we want to do, we're going to be fixing the files, right? So you guys have sent in your files. So we're going to be actually using an existing file that we have on our computer. So we're not going to be creating a new one. Let's go ahead and click the upload image button. So here we can go ahead and browse, dragging our computer here. So let's see, I have them saved here. There we go. So I got this one here saved. Got them. Too big? What is that? What's that, brother? I got this one here. There we go. So yeah, we have ran this through already because this was a file who uploaded their artwork on Tuesday, or I think they ordered on Tuesday and we fixed it on Wednesday. So we've already actually printed and shipped this order, but this was a legitimate customer. They placed their order, they did everything. And then here we go. We have our file, we can see it previewed here. What we want to do is, like, I think it would probably be good to just kind of see what we're working with. So by default, this is the image that we have. And as you can see, I kind of got to zoom in to even really see it. So here, when we do zoom in to 250%, we can see that this file is just, it's not the greatest to work with. So if we were to get this printed, one, there's an issue in the fact that it has a black background applied. So the customer in all likelihood did not want the black background applied when they did get this ordered. So what we want to do is make sure that we confirm with the customer, hey, did you want that black background printed? And if not, go ahead and get that removed so that they don't have to worry about that, and they can get their design applied to any color t-shirt without having to worry having that big black box around the t-shirt, and it's just going to look good. So that's one issue that we have to work with. And then two, it's pretty blurry, as you guys might be able to tell. Hopefully it's coming through on the stream for you. It looks like you guys will, I mean, from my end, it's pretty clear. So here at 400% zooming in, we could just tell that there's a lot of jagged edges. It's blurry, it's pixelated. It's just not going to look good if we do print it as a DTF transfer and then apply it to a t-shirt. So we're going to have to try and get the quality, the resolution, the actual pixels in the design increased. So to do that, there's a couple of different features that we can do to actually start working with this and getting it to the spot where we need to print it so it looks good. Which one you're going to choose to start is kind of going to be up to you and your experience. So you guys try out which one works the best, and then as you guys have tried out a couple of different designs, I think that you find a workflow that works best for your given designs, the given stuff that you're working with on a day-to-day basis. So my typical workflow, I would say, is going through an upscale process. So there's these different processing options down here on the screen. And there's the upscale one, which will actually take the image that you've uploaded and increase its resolution by 2x. So if you've uploaded like a 1000 by 1000 pixel image, upscale will take it to 2000 by 2000. If you have a 1 megabyte image, you'll get back a 2 megabyte image. So it's going to double whatever the size of your existing uploaded image is. So I like doing this first because it gives you a way to kind of make the rest of the processes that much easier, because you're just giving the background removal, the vectorize, screenshot to design, any of those different processes more information to work with in the design. So for something like this, as I was talking about, it's pretty rough. Like there's not a lot of detail still here left in the design. So what I want to do then, I'm going to start with the upscale, and we'll just go ahead and get the design upscaled. That would be my typical workflow. But like I've been saying, this is a pretty rough design. So I kind of think that the best thing to do for this typical design would either be to use the generate with reference option, which is going to completely redo the image basically. So it's not going to necessarily like transform your existing file. It's going to create a new file using your existing one. So it's going to look at your file, see what elements it has. Oh, it's got a truck, it's got the flag, the red, and this and that. And then it'll use all that and like recreate a new design. So that's the generate with reference, but then there's also the screenshot to design right here. So this one will actually take the image that you've uploaded. Say you've uploaded a screenshot, whatever it is, and completely one-to-one replicate that image in a print-ready artwork file. So for this one, I think it's going to be the best option to use for this specific file because it's pretty rough. To do the processes that we typically do, which is upscale, removal background, and then vectorize, I think that we would have a lot of trouble because there's not much to work with this original design to begin with. And like I've been saying, so if any of you guys are like, you want to try out any of these tools, you can do it all for free. So you can sign up and get all of the access to all of these tools for like a limited amount of generations, and you can do it all for free. So just, if you are interested, go to trydesigngen.com and give it a try yourself. But yeah, as you guys will be able to tell here in a second, the screenshot to design, it does take a minute or two to actually complete because like I said, it's looking at your image. For this one in particular, it's going to be like, okay, so it's got the red STR, it has a tow truck, the American flag, and it has Singer written out. So for this one, I need to go ahead and use those elements and then recreate them in the exact format. So the screenshot to design uses our Ultramax AI model. So this one is one of the best that we have available on DesignGen, and it's actually going to recreate the image as if you were doing one of the create a new design. So if you, like at the dashboard, I was talking about the create new design, you can do all of that available in DesignGen. So here we go. We actually got our screenshot to design back right here. So I'm not sure if you guys can tell that. We'll go ahead and zoom into this, but there we go, guys. It's honestly absolutely perfect with the exception of just like one thing I would say. So it's easier to tell on the on the preview right here. So it does have the black inside of the grille for the truck still filled in. So that's definitely a design decision. You could leave it in, you could leave it out, but if you wanted to take it out, I think like for me, in my particular use case, we would want to take it out. But this is honestly quite good. So it all depends on what you would want to do to actually satisfy the client, to get it to the point where your client is going to give the thumbs up and hit the approve button. So it's all going to be a matter of what your client's preference is to actually get it to the point where you want. So for this specific example, let's see if we can make that grille just the same color. So if we can make it all white. So let's go ahead. For this one, we have our result right here. So we could download it right here and then take our design, good to go, download it to our computer. Bada bing, bada boom, we have our design. So this is, like I was saying, print ready artwork file, ready to go. So you can download it, good to go, but for this one, we're gonna continue working with it. So we wanna replace it with the output. So we'll go ahead and click that. Now that's gonna make it so that we're working with this image now. So what we wanna do, we wanna take that black grille out and make it so that it's all white. So let's go ahead and do the edit image option. Let's select the Ultramax model. And then for the edit prompt, let's say, can you make the grille of the tow truck we'll see what that does. So I said, can you make the grille of the tow truck transparent so it shows through transparent? Kind of redundant on that now that I just read it out loud. Go ahead and remove that. Let's see what this does. This is a pretty hard edit from my experience. I'm gonna be interested myself to see how this one does. So let me know if you guys have any files that you want to see and send them over. Link them in the chat. We will fix your artwork files live here on stream. So if you have anything that you guys want to see fixed, you've been having a tough time yourself, drop it in the chat. All right. So what do we got here? This one did not exactly complete our edit request. And it added some weird stuff to it. So that's some garbage, to be quite honest. Let's go ahead and just scrap that. Let's try the edit image again. Let's say remove the black from the grille of the tow truck. All right, let's see what that can do. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys do have any design files you guys need fixed, drop them in the chat. Anything to the public live link, we'll get it fixed live on stream completely for free. Oh man, this one still didn't get us. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try again with the screenshot to design. In all honesty, I was not the happiest with that screenshot to design original result. Yesterday, or what was that, Wednesday, we got it on the first go. Literally one shot, we tried it, screenshot to design, perfectly nailed it. The only issue that we had was that it kind of cut off the bottom badge, but then I was able to edit it and add that right back in, no problem. So I'm a little upset with that screenshot to design. It always happens on the live streams. That's how it works, man. I got. Let's try it again. I won't say any prompt. Let's just try it one more time. Screenshot to design, just from the original image. It's gonna do everything again, and let's just see what it does. Because like I was kind of alluding to, when it was trying to remove the black in the grille of that tow truck, that's gonna be pretty hard. So we'll see what we get. Let's see what we can get back from this screenshot to design revision here, and if this is going to satisfy our result. But yeah, we got a bunch of exciting things that we're going to be talking about today as well. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that little bad boy behind me, but we got our pickup blockers in today. So going to be getting all of these set up after the stream, throwing it outside so that we can actually have like a pretty good way to do our pickups, because this week we just launched our same day pickup. And there we go, guys. That is so much better than what we originally were working with. This is like honestly exactly what we want. So it did do the same thing that I was talking about yesterday, where it kind of cut off that bottom of the badge. So this is a great example where I can actually go through and take you guys through what I did to get it where we were ready to go. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna download it, and now I have the file with me. I can do whatever I want with it, but I want to continue working with it, so we'll replace it and edit it. So Ultramax again, the bottom. Let's see if it can do that. So I said the bottom of the badge got cut off. So that is just one thing that we have been constantly trying to work with the Ultramax model on the screenshot to design. It likes to crop images a little too aggressively. We're working on it. It's something that is in the development log. It's just a tricky thing to figure out, in all honesty. So we're working on it, but this is the issue that we're trying to fix right down here. Just a little bit cut off from the design. So let's see if we can edit it to get it to the point where we need. And like I said, this is very close to what we got back originally from when we fixed the file on Wednesday. And we had to do the same workflow. So let's see if we can replicate exactly the steps that we were able to go through to show you what we got. Didn't get it that time. Let's try one more time. Okie doke. So I said the shield on the bottom got cut off. Can you make it so that I can see the whole shield? Let's see if they can figure it out for us. But yeah, it's going to actually edit our design and then come back with the edited result. And hopefully this time it will give us the changes that we're looking for. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. So we got our actual artwork image. So this is a print ready artwork image. This is a design that is completely ready to print as a DTF transfer that we can apply to a t-shirt, that we can apply to a hoodie, a sweatshirt, whatever it is. So one thing that we have to do before we can actually do that first, we have to actually get that background, that kind of turquoise bluish background removed. And then we have to confirm with the client if they want that black in the background printed, or if they want that completely removed and only the red and the white in the design printed. So that's a couple things that we're going to have to work with, but all in all, this is a ready to go design. We can buy this design as a DTF transfer, as a UV DTF transfer, as apparel, as promo products. So we can buy it as a water bottle, so the 40-ounce road sip tumbler, a promotional bag, hats, whatever you guys are looking for. You can literally buy the design that you just created in one click. Super easy. As you were able to tell if you were here from the beginning, I have this coupon added to my cart, so anytime that I do place my order, I can use this coupon and then I will get $25 off my first order of $50 or more. What a steal! Again, this is just this is the platform that I made myself, so I'm a little sarcastic and joking in that sense. But again, that's like, we're trying to make it as easy for you as possible to buy your designs, to create your designs, to then buy those designs in the real world and get them as a t-shirt, a hoodie, whatever you want. So I was saying, we have a couple things that we need to do to get this to a point where we can send it to our DTF printers and get it to a t-shirt. So let's take it into Cutout Studio. Cutout Studio is the tool that we made for just making that extra step that much easier. So going the extra mile, and there's times, no matter how good we can make a background, AI, whatever it is, that just AI is gonna fall short, let's just face it. So for times like that, that's why we made Cutout Studio, so that you guys can go in and actually make the changes yourself that you need to. There's going to be times for, I would say the foreseeable future at least, where stuff like this is just going to have to happen. It's a fact of life. So rather than trying to downplay it and like make it seem like our tools are the best and you never need to do anything to it, we just tried to make the tools that you need to actually get print ready artwork files at the end of the day. So it's a really simple tool. You can kind of use it as a Photoshop replacement, not nearly as powerful as Photoshop, but it's, I would say, everything that you should need to actually get your files ready to go. So for this, like I said, do we know if the client wants to have this black part in the design printed? Do we know if they want it removed? Either way, we can do that pretty easily here in Cutout Studio. So you have the tools yourself to either add parts of the background back. So if we wanted to add maybe this blue back for whatever reason, you could do it that way. But this gray in here, we'll want to remove that. So let's go ahead and click. Oopsie. Zoom in a bit here. Oh gosh, I am all over the place. My zoom is touchy. Okay. So that went ahead and selected the gray right there. So I just had to click that one area, and then Cutout Studio is smart enough to know that I don't want any of that gray in that part of the design, so it removed all of it. So just one click, I was able to click that color, get it out, don't have to worry about it. So what do I want to do? Do I want to send that part of the design, but the black, to the printer? Do I want to not? That's a lot of ink. That's going to not breathe the best. We'll go ahead and confirm with the client which one they want to do. They didn't want it printed. Like I said, we printed this design earlier on Wednesday. From the design itself, it's a tow company, so like they're not going to want to be wearing a big seal like that on their t-shirts when they're out there towing a car in the heat. So I can get where they might not want to have something where it's not going to breathe. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And now we have the design actually removed. So it did a little too much in the sense right there, where it actually took out all of the black in the design. That's not exactly what we want. So let's go see if we can try and dial that back just a little. Too zoomed in. So let's try the add button. Having a tough time with this one. Oops. This is where I always spend way too much time. So this just shows you though, if you do need that fine control, you can easily get that done here in Cutout Studio. So let's go ahead and see if we can take care of that black. Nope, does not want to do it correctly, bro. Yikes. Let's try one more time, seeing if we can get rid of that black. Don't remember if this is what we did or not. I don't think it is. Buddy boy. Having a tough time with that one. Let's actually try if we go through this way. There isn't necessarily a background on it, but we should be able to get it done. Freaking annoying, bro. I've been I do have something on the list to fix all of this, because if any of you guys have caught the streams before, this is a freaking problem that I have been working on before, and it is getting more and more annoying, where the Cutout Studio is just so like finicky in the sense that it just doesn't honestly work. I mean, this is just tough, bro. Like, it's not doing the best job on that. I really do want to work on getting this fixed better. It's just really hard when it's not picking it up perfectly, to be quite frank. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. We do have a way that we're going to be fixing this, and that's honestly bringing, if any of you guys have heard of Photopea before, we're going to be making it so that you guys can actually bring your files directly into Photopea within DesignGen. So you guys will be able to basically use Photoshop in DesignGen, because literally I know, as you guys can tell, that these things kind of do fall short when it comes to certain aspects of your artwork. When you are doing certain things, you need them to be perfect. There's just no two ways about it. You can't have it any other way. Your clients aren't going to accept it. You shouldn't accept it yourself. So for times like that, you're going to need something where you actually have the fine-tuned control to do it yourself with something like Photopea, Photoshop. And that's just something that for right now, we're doing the best that we freaking can to get around that. But it's just the state right now of like where we are with AI and AI models, that it'll get you to the 95%, 96%. But there's going to be a time where you probably still do need to take it into Photopea, Photoshop, and get it removed perfectly like this. And for what we're working on right now, we'll make it so that you can actually do what I'm saying, take it here into Photopea. But as you guys can tell, even Photoshop is having a hard time with this. Like, god dang. Freaking annoying. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, we're working on it. It's coming soon. We'll have the integration so that you can literally bring your designs into Photopea, one click, and then have them ready to go in DesignGen too. So they'll be saved to your DesignGen account as well. That's coming soon. It's in the works. I have the code on my computer. We're just working on getting it all sorted out with the Photopea guys so that it's just like a nice seamless integration. When will it be available in the UK? We're working on it. We're still just trying to get it so that it is like to the point where, like as you guys can tell here on stream, we're still working on a lot of like core features, that just trying to get it to the point where we can use it without any problems in our like full day-to-day workloads. So whatever it is, we can make sure that we're relying on it, and we're just trying to put all of our effort into that. Right now we're just trying to make the platform as good as we possibly can. Our whole goal with this from the actual start has been to make it something that we can actually generate print-ready artwork files with AI. So the whole thing of the platform is to make it so that we can have our designs and have our cake and eat it too with the designs. We can make the designs and they're actually not garbage. So getting it to the point where it's one thing and then having the designs come out that are actually great, that's where all of our effort is right now. Suffice to say, we're working on just trying to make the platform as good as we can, and then once we feel like we're really hitting and accomplishing that goal, we're having our users reporting just nothing but great results, and the platform is at a better state, then we'll start rolling it out more internationally and to the UK and European markets. But we are working on it. It's just we're a very small team, as you guys can tell. So it's just one of the things, we gotta prioritize what we can. Let's see what we can do though. I am honestly not giving up. I am salty. So I'm gonna try one last thing, because again, guys, I'll have to show you it while this is generating here in a second. But on Wednesday, I tried this whole workflow. I got the screenshot to design. I got the one with the cutoff shield, and then I threw that through the edit, got the one with the perfect background. After that, I then upscaled it, vectorized it, and boom, we were good to go. So the workflow that I'm having right now, you guys just are gonna have to trust that it's one of those live stream issues, but let's try it one more time. So for times like this though, if you're just kind of at a point like me where you're just not getting what you need, you can try adding what you want done differently for the prompt on the screenshot to design feature. So by default, you should not need to do this. You should just be able to upload your image, hit the start processing button and move on. But if you are ever at a point where you're kind of like me, where you're having these issues, you can choose and select the actual differences that you want from the screenshot to design feature. So let's give this one a try. I said, can you make sure that all of the black is removed from the design? We only want the red and the white. So we'll see what we can get back there. So in the meantime though, I do want to pull up the designs from earlier so that we can show you guys what we were talking about, because I am frustrated to say the least. So yeah, these are the files that we have. So this is the one that the customer uploaded, as I showed you, the same one. And then this is the file that we actually got ready. So this is the actual printed file that we sent to the customer. And for this one, it has the actual background on it. So we were able to go ahead and confirm with the customer, was this something that you wanted, is it not? And they were like, no, we got the tow truck guys, they're not gonna want that big shield, that kind of a thing. So with this, it's that type of thing. It's just one of the things where you gotta kind of work with it. It is AI at the end of the day. And I wish that it wasn't, but it's just a black box for what it's worth. And sometimes you can get just absolutely perfect results, as I did. Sometimes you can be like me. But again, we're just trying to make it so that you have all of the tools that you need, so that no matter what is actually presented with you, you can figure it out and get what you need done. Cutout Studio is designed to be that, but sometimes it just falls short. And this one is another example where it did fall short for me. Can't even make this up. I'm committed, guys. So if you guys are hanging out with me, thanks for hanging out with me. While we get this figured out, we are figuring it out though. I'm not giving up. We'll go ahead and troubleshoot this together. Because honestly for me, I'm in a pretty tough spot where I kind of feel like we're doing this live This is the platform that I made at the end of the day. Like, I feel like I'm kind of responsible for all of these things. But again, it's like, I also don't want to hide behind anything and make it seem like I'm selling something and wanting you guys to use something that isn't exactly like you're going to get a perfect result every single time. Like, I don't want to make it seem like that is the way it is, because it's just, unfortunately, it's not. Like, once it is, you better believe me that I'm going to be the one that says it's absolutely perfect every single time. But for right now, like I've been, like you guys can see, and like I've been showing you, it's just one of those things where we got to work with it. We got to massage it. We got to go back and forth and get it ready. So take that with what you will. I mean, it's just one of those things. Anytime that you do order though, if you like these things right here on the side, the DTF transfer, the soft style, the comfort colors, anytime that you do order a design on the DesignGen platform, it comes with a print promise guarantee. So anytime you have a design that you buy as a transfer, a t-shirt, whatever it is, it comes with a print promise guarantee. So we are guaranteeing that that design is going to look perfectly on your transfer, on your t-shirt. We're going to take all of the steps that we need to do, like what I'm doing here, to get your design to a perfect result no matter what. So if you do have something wrong with it, something is an issue, a background on it, whatever it is, just go ahead. Anytime that you do on DesignGen place your order, you don't have to worry about that because of the print promise guarantee. So it's one of those things where we're just acknowledging it rather than trying to make excuses for it, trying to come up with ways that we can cover our own butt. We're acknowledging it and accepting it. One of those things where, what are you going to do? So again, close, but not quite any cigar. So this is quite close. I think we can work with this one a lot. We can definitely work with this one. So let's try replacing with output, and let's go ahead and edit this one, change it to the Ultra Max model. So we need to do a couple of things because this is pretty far from where we need. Make the outline of the shield white and the inside tow truck and flag and text white to keep the STR as is. Okay, think this can do it. Let's go ahead and see. If anything goes from what we've been seeing so far in the stream today, it's probably not, but we'll see. We're not gonna put that negative energy out there. We're gonna keep our head up. We got this. The Ultra Max model is something that I personally use every day, so we'll go ahead, give it its chance. I think I can honestly simplify my prompt and we might be able to get it. I also don't know what's going on necessarily with like with the inside of the truck. Alright, so I said make all of the design white, but keep the STR exactly as is. Try and simplify it a little bit. I feel like maybe I kind of went a little too complex and maybe confused it. We'll see what this one does. And let's see if we can get back our actual result here. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. Alright, what do we got? Much better. Much better. Okay, cool. All right, this is workable for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace this with output and all right, should be able to get it here. Thanks for joining, guys. If you have any artwork files that you guys want fixed yourself, send them over. Hopefully it'll be better than what we've done so far today. I've gotten kind of owned, but we'll see what we can do. We're almost there, almost across the finish line. I don't even want to know how long we've been live so far trying to get this one design fixed, but we are good. got it to the point where we are actually able to use this. So now it's just a matter of getting rid of that turquoise background and actually upscaling it. So guys, I showed you. I didn't want to hang it up and call quits on it because I believed in myself, but we got it. All right, cool. So now we have our design. So this is where I said at the beginning where we would normally start our workflow, where we would normally upscale, remove, and vectorize the design. So let's go ahead and run through that whole process now. So this is what I would do if you have a design where it's pretty good, you can work with it, you just need to get it to a point where you can send it to your printers. This is what I would do. This workflow actually works like freaking 9 times out of 10. So this one I'm pretty hopeful for. Let's give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and upscale this image. So like I said, if you guys missed earlier, this is gonna take any image and increase it by 2x. You upload a 2000 by 2000 pixel image, you get back a 4000, and same thing. It goes all the way across. It doesn't modify your image in any way. As you can tell, it's just going to increase the resolution. So when doing this, you're not going to get any weird like fringes or ghosting or stuff around the edges. This upscale feature is something that I spent a tremendous amount of time on. Most upscale features I found when I was using them in my shop online and day to day would usually come back with like this like glow or this like hazy glow kind of around the elements in the design. And as we've been kind of saying and talking about all day here, we need this stuff to be actually print ready. So that obviously wasn't going to work. And then other ones would come back with a background on it. Like sometimes all of them, no matter what, would come back, even if I uploaded a transparent image to start with a black background on it. So what good was that if I upscale my image, if I upscale my transparent image and then I get back one with a background on it, I'm just gonna have to remove that background again before I can send it to the printer. So all in all, what we do with the upscale is you can create a PNG transparent image, upload that, and upscale will actually give you back your upscaled 2x increased design, keeping everything the same, keeping the transparency preserved, and it's a PNG file. So you have your transparent PNG image just 2 times the size, upscaled. Nothing has changed. You don't have that glow, no backgrounds. I'm telling you, this is something that I'm really proud of. This is something that we have put so much time and effort into because frankly, the existing ones out there just sucked. So we have, I would say, the best upscale software out there on the internet for sure. So if you have a better one, drop it in the chat. I would love to see it. But this is one of the standout features that I am really proud of and that you guys should try, and you can try it today for free. Try designgen.com. So let's replace this with our output. So we're going to be working with this design now, and let's go ahead and remove this background. So on DesignGen, you have 2 different background options. You can do the standard removal or the premium one. The premium one is probably going to get you there 95% of the time. For those 5% times, Cutout Studio is going to help you out. We're working on that Photopea. But the remove background is what I would definitely start with. So let's go ahead and see what this can do. This is a pretty easy background in all honesty. So I'm pretty sure that the standard one will be able to take care of this no problem. It's super fast. It's super efficient. You can have this on your auto background removal. So literally all of your backgrounds will just be automatically removed. So this one did not do good in that sense. I'm a little disappointed, to be quite honest, because it's easy. All right, let's try the premium. See if premium can get us there. Still wants to give us that inside badge. That inside badge has been so tricky for us this whole stream. All right, let's bring it into Cutout Studio. Let's see, we should be able to get it with Cutout Studio easy. Famous last words though, right? Yeah, famous last words indeed. What is going on? Doing? Can you just work with me? I'm telling you guys, it totally knows when I'm live, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. But chill. So aggressive. This is insane. Give this a try. I mean, this one is something that we could for sure take in with the Photopea integration that we can get launched here pretty soon. And this would be very easy to take care of in Photopea. I don't know why both of the background removals and Cutout Studio have been screwing us, but we are getting screwed for sure. Let's see if we can get back. Dude, I'm getting wrecked so hard. Tough, bro. It should not be that tough. There we go. How many freaking revisions did that take? But we freaking got it at the end of the day. I know, guys, it's frustrating. I get it. This is it's on the docket for working on it, but hopefully that you can have a little bit of an easier design than this one. This one was tough. This one was tough. So let's test this one out. Let's see if we do put a background on it, did Cutout Studio actually get everything that we needed removed? And it looks like we did. Finally. Like, how long have we been live here? Because we've been working on this the whole time. Where's the time? 49 minutes. That is too long, guys. Too long. We'll work on it, guys. We'll get it fixed. Fix or push a solution, so that you guys aren't ever in a situation like I was just in, because it's just honestly not acceptable in my opinion. Not what I want to ship, not what I would want you guys having as your experience on the platform. It's just not acceptable. But we got it at the end of the day. Man, it's tough. We got it. Let's get it figured out here once and for all though. So we have our design, no background on it. We just have our white design with the red, with the black outline, perfectly as we wanted it. Here was the original customer's image. Let me see if I can pull it up side by side for you. So here was the original customer image that they uploaded. And then now we have our actual print ready artwork file, almost print ready, I should say, almost print ready, but we have everything that we need ready to go. So let's go ahead, let's do our final step. We have it in here as the actual preview. Let's get it vectorized. So here, this is again another tool that I have spent so much time and put a lot of effort into making this tool what it is right now. And it is, again, I would say the best vectorized software service out there, as like on the you can access online as a website, that type of thing, where it's not an actual like piece of software on your computer or program in the world. I think that the vectorized image in DesignGen is that. So let's go ahead and start this up. Let's see what we can get back here. This is going to, again, it's going to preserve the transparency in your design so that you don't have to then do another step, which is like if you have a background on your image, on your SVG image, then you would have to then take that into Illustrator and then remove that background before you could actually get it printed on your printers as a screen print, whatever it is. So taking it that extra step is something that, what have I been talking about today, that we don't want, that we just want to be able to have the ability to get our artwork files from our customers ready to go in like 5 minutes. That's the goal. And having to do that extra step is just something that people aren't going to want to do. And if we can eliminate that by just keeping the transparency of your uploaded images when you vectorize them, that's a benefit for everybody. So we're the only web app that you can do transparent vectorize on, and you can do it all for free. As I've been saying, try DesignGen.com. I think it's the best out there. As you can tell, we literally just got back our result. Here we go. And it's completely freaking perfect. Completely perfect. So let's go ahead, let's download this, because we can download all of the designs that we create on DesignGen completely for free. So this is, look at this, guys. If you notice that, the other one's kind of downloaded right here, but it's SVG. So this one opened the design in a new tab, and now we can just right click, save as, bada bing, bada boom. Save this. And what does that say? Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Can you see that now? Should be. Nope, no, you can't see anything. So, but SVG. I think I could probably have done something like that. SVG. Can you guys see that? You guys can see that now. Nice. Pretty insane, guys. I'm telling you. Something that I've spent so much time actually getting to the point where it's this. Like, you can have your images and get back the SVG result almost every single time completely perfectly without having to adjust any settings or anything like that. Try it out. Try DesignGen.com if you guys are interested. Completely for free, I might add. That's good though. I mean, we got it at the end of the day. Definitely annoying, but hopefully with the fixes that we're working on, we can make it so that it's not nearly as annoying for certain cases like that. But we were able to get everything that we needed done, and I'm pretty happy with that. So let's pop this back open, and just a bit wider. Is that good? There we go. Okay, cool. So send over your links, guys. If you have any designs that you guys want to see or you guys need fixed, send them over. We'll get those printed. Vinyl Cuts LLC, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Send your designs over. Yeah, for sure. If you have any like link or anything where you have your design online as a Dropbox, a Google Drive, anything like that, send over the link and I will try and fix it for you here live today completely for free. I'll take you guys through all. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We're ready to go at this point. We have our vectorized image. So much better than the original one. It's literally night and day difference. Let's take it to the next level. Let's actually buy this design. So we need to go ahead and buy it. Let's do it as a DTF transfer. How does that sound? So with all of our DTF transfers, all of them are super easy to order. So you don't need to actually create any more gang sheets. I know that creating gang sheets for some people is just something that is so intimidating, and it's just not even, it's just like a non-feasible, non-starter for them. So what we've done here in DesignGen is just eliminated all of it, but we didn't eliminate the best parts in the sense that you still get the discount advantages of using gang sheets when you do order more. So if you order, let's say 10 plus of these 7x7s, I calculated how much it would actually cost if you ganged these all up on a gang sheet and gave you the price at that cost. So you're getting the gang sheet pricing without having to waste your time actually making the gang sheet, spending time on the website, fiddling, rotating, whatever it is. You still get the benefits of good pricing, but you don't actually have to make it. So it's literally as easy as just clicking that, boom, 10, and okay, I got my 5.1% discount. That's my gang sheet discount for that specific size. And then yeah, if I go up to 25, I can get it for 158. So just keep on jumping up the more gang sheet discounts that you can apply, and check it out if you are interested. But I want to show you guys something that has to do with those bad boys back there. So if we do add this to our cart, can obviously add some blank t-shirts too if we do need, and then we can get these guys added to our cart. Actually going to log a issue right there because I just noticed that. Make the modal for the t-shirts after transfers scrollable, because as you guys were just able to see there, I wasn't able to scroll down and you guys couldn't move forward if you had done that before. So if any of you guys had ran into that bug before, I'll get that fixed here pretty shortly for you. But we got that added to our cart still successfully. Here I have a couple of other options in there. We've been working on some things. So we have the one that we just added to our cart, and boom, 7x7, 10, 16, 60 for all 10 at that gang sheet discount. And then on here on DesignGen, everybody who does sign up, we've been doing these like coupon things. So we're trying to give you guys all of the incentive to place your orders on DesignGen, so actually give it a try, see how easy it is, see how fast it is. We want you guys making it as easy as possible for you to go from an idea in your head to a ready, like to something in the real world that you can hold in your hand, and trying to make it so that you guys can actually like use the platform as I've been talking about. So we have these coupons here. If you guys do use the platform, you guys are signing in every day, you may get one of those coupons presented to you, but you guys can give it a try. And one of those coupons, they have like a bunch of rules set up for like who they're going to show to. So if you guys are using the platform more, the higher chance you have of seeing one of those coupons available to you. But yeah, you guys can see all of those coupons available in the DesignGen app, trydesigngen.com. You don't need any, like you can sign up literally completely for free, try out all of the features as I've been saying. But so what do we have here? We got some designs added to our cart, subtotal 75 bucks. That coupon is going to take 25 bucks off of our order. And then on DesignGen, everyone who signs up, creates an account, you get 5% off of all of your orders. So anytime you do place your order for your designs as a transfer, apparel, water bottle, hat, whatever it is, you get 5% off right off the board. And then anyone who does actually opt for one of our paid plans, we give you a little bit of an extra discount. So for anybody who's on the hobbyist plan, your discount jumps up all the way to 10%. So for any orders you place, like I've been saying, that's a 10% discount for anyone who's on the hobbyist plan. And then anybody who does jump onto the creator plan, for the creator plan, you can get up to a 28%, up to a 28% discount with your volume on like DesignGen as you order. So as you do order, all of your spend over the last like 60 days is going to be tracked so that you can actually level up your discount. So right now I'm here on the free plan. I get my 5% off on every single order. But then if I do spend $284 more in the next 60 days, I can get to the bronze actual discount code, which is 8% savings. So while not being on any paid plan, I'm just on the free plan, I'm not even paying DesignGen anything, I can still get 8% off just by buying my transfers, buying my shirts, whatever it is. And that's just for the bronze. So everybody who is just on the free plan, you can get up to 17% off of all of your orders, all of your transfers, your shirts, your water bottles, hats, anything that you need, anything that you guys create on the platform. All of the designs that you create are eligible to be bought as those items, and you can use these discounts as such. So that's just for the platinum, 17% off. But then if you are on the diamond VIP, you guys are spending some cash, man. You guys are spending over $20,000 in your 60-day period. You get 20% off every single order on DesignGen. 20% off just on the free plan, keep in mind. on the free plan. Don't need any subscription, nothing. So as I was saying with the creator, that can go all the way up to 28% off of your order right off the top. And that's with every order. So if you do have any of those in-app coupons, the ones that I was just showing you, that can take things even lower for you. So this is all available in the app. So you need to be signed up and actually like using the app, going to it every day so that you can try and unlock some of these exclusive offers. They're based on your usage. So the more you use the platform, the higher chance you get of getting one of these coupons available to you. So just log in, give it a try, see if one of the coupons is available. Little owner's secret. Everybody who does sign in for the next couple days is going to get one of those coupons. So you should sign in and create an account. But after that, the additional coupons will be based off of your usage. So those of you guys who are hanging out with me still here in an hour-long stream, get a little bit of the sauce for you. Enjoy that. But all right, where are we at even? Where are we at? What do you guys want to see? We could do a couple of things. I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of the persona model because we've been talking about that the past 2 weeks, but I actually haven't shown you guys what it can do. So I kind of want to show you guys that, but let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys have anything in particular, drop your links in the chat, guys. We will get them fixed for you. If you guys have any links to designs you need fixed, if it's like a Google Drive, a Dropbox, anything that's online, send the link over and we'll fix it for you here live in DesignGen and send it back to you. You can get it completely for free. So I think let's do it. Let's go ahead and let's roll on the Mockup Studio. So if we do go to, I think I got to do a little bit of trickery here. Let's see. Hopefully everybody's doing well this Friday afternoon, Friday night, honestly. It's 7 o'clock here in Houston. Let me know, drop it in the chat where you guys are from and what time it is where you're watching from. Get this loaded up here in a second. All right, should be good. We'll be looking. All right. Oh wow. All right, so let's load up Mockup Studio. So yeah, it is going to be a little slower than normal because I'm actually running this version locally compared to what you guys usually use, which is running off of the server. So for this one, we're running it actually off of my computer because I have a little bit of a special build. So we'll get this shown to you, but it is going to be a little bit slower because we also are running the stream, and it does look like things are getting a little laggy on my end from the stream. I'm going to try and close some of this stuff out and see if that helps. Okay, see what this can do, if we can work with this. But yeah, so this is Mockup Studio. So obviously you can take the designs that you already have, any images, and work with them as we've been doing this whole hour so far. But if you want to actually take your designs and get them applied to a t-shirt so that you can sell the whole t-shirt, sell the design, sell the transfer, whatever it is, you're going to need a mockup to do that. So previously you were stuck using just traditional mockups that were generic of random people, really, and you kind of had to put a round peg in a square hole, and it wasn't the best solution. So now, Michaela just told me to look at my phone, so let's see what we got going on. Yeah, she said it was a little laggy, and I think that is because we are doing this locally. So let's see if we can continue going with this. I'm going to talk and describe the actual mockup concept that I want to create. So to do that, what do we want to do? We can honestly do whatever we want and kind of start from scratch. For the persona model that we're going to be showing off today, I kind of want to make it seem like something that I would want myself in, like a situation for myself, you know what I'm saying? So what should we do? Do we think it's going to know what a DTF printer is? We'll see. So I said, can we make a mock-up of a person in a print shop setting with a high-tech DTF backgrounds in the background? So we'll see if we can get this from this actual prompt, because it's kind of specific in the sense that I don't really know if it's going to know what a DTF printer is. So let's see what we get back here. It actually just took everything that I said, and now it's going to like show me basically detail out the concept of this mock-up. So it's saying, here's your refined mock-up concept: a modern print shop setting with a blank t-shirt being inspected by a model, showcasing a dynamic, innovative workspace. I don't know about the being inspected by. I'm kind of tempted to let it try it and see what we do, because this is something that I haven't seen myself generate. So on DesignGen, you do have all of the available reference t-shirts that we have that you can do for creating your own images. So if you wanted to actually have it be a specific colored t-shirt or a specific t-shirt in general, you can actually select it here, and then it would make the mock-up, like the model in your mock-up, wearing that color, wearing that exact t-shirt. So obviously it's going to be important to ensure that the customer gets what's shown in the picture and they're buying what is actually shown. So to do that, we kind of made the whole t-shirt reference option. So you have 64 different colors of Comfort Colors 1717 t-shirts to choose from, or you can just upload your own. So if you have like a AS Color, a different like custom made t-shirt, maybe upload it, and then you can just actually use that image itself. It will grab the t-shirt from the image, throw it onto the model, and give you back your custom mock-up that way. Or you can select the color of the t-shirt from your uploaded image, and then we'll use that color to generate the t-shirt. So it's really versatile in that sense, where you can get exactly what you're selling so that the listing that you're showing the customer is accurate, because that's very important. I know, again, from firsthand experience, how important it is not only to protect your own butt, to just kind of provide that good customer service too at the end of the day. So here we go. Let's get our mock-up actually generated. When you do hit the enhance button, you actually get the prompt model. So here you can get 5 different AI models to go ahead and generate your mock-up with. So here we have the standard, This is a really good model if you're looking for something realistic. If you want more of like an amateur look, the standard model is so good. I say with an everyday look, but it is kind of looks like it was taken with an iPhone or like an Android phone. I would say an Android phone. It just looks really realistic and kind of has like a more amateur look to it. So that's the standard. Premium is really good if you want to take the quality up a notch. So maybe you want to go from like a really realistic looking photo, but it's taken on an iPhone this time. So rather than taking on like an Android phone, I mean, Pixels have good cameras. I won't deny that. Pixels do have good cameras, but that's the premium. And then the Ultra, this is really realistic, super high detail, and it's gonna actually give you like a really professional look to the photo. So it's gonna be kind of like borderline, like it was like a photo shoot. So if you want the photo shoot level, you go with the Ultra, go with the Ultra Max. The photo shoot level realism comes with the Ultra Max. That model is insane. Like it really, you can't even, it's very difficult to tell that that is an AI generated person. In most senses, I can't. Like, to be quite honest, it's that good. But then we also have the Persona model. So for those of you guys who have been hanging out with me in the past couple live streams, you've heard me talk, but you haven't seen me actually demonstrate the Persona AI model. So well, let's go ahead and let's see what we can do here. I've heard it. We're going to do it though. So here we go. I'm excited to show you guys this because as I've been talking about, the Persona model here to generate mockups is going to use you. So it's going to generate you as the person, as the model in the mockup. So you can generate yourself in a different t-shirt, in a different lighting, in a completely different scene with the Persona model here in DesignGen. So for right now, the Persona model is limited to the pro users. So anybody who is on DesignGen, you do have to be a pro tier subscriber to actually access the Persona model. But as you guys can see, I think you'll understand why. This thing uses so much resources. It's not even funny how much this thing costs. So for right now, we're working on making it just a little bit more efficient, a little more cost savings. But with all of that to say, we did have to make it something where it's right now available for the pro users on DesignGen. So anybody who is on DesignGen right now, if you sign up to the pro tier, you can actually lock in the Founders Rate early bird discount. So this is something that we are launching here with DesignGen as a part of the DesignGen V2 launch. So you can take advantage and get access to the early bird Founders Rate, which is going to ensure that you lock in that price for the full, however long you have your subscription. So you can keep DesignGen, keep all of the new features that we are adding to the platform literally every single week, and get those updates without having to ever increase the price. So you're locking in the rate right now at this current moment and locking that in for life. So that is the Founders Rate early bird discount. So you can lock in the early bird discount forever by choosing that Founders Rate. So try it out if you guys are interested. Sign up for the pro tier so you can actually get into this Persona model. But let's do it, guys. Let's get started with the Persona. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So with all of this to say though, the Persona model it's insane, guys. It's next level. It's one of those things where we all just gotta kind of be a little bit responsible with this technology. Like at the end of the day, we don't want to be doing irresponsible things. Let's just say that. So just a little bit of one of those. And then here, we're gonna take you through and try and hold your hand through the whole process while you're creating your persona, because making sure that you have everything that you need perfectly tuned and the right lighting, the right everything is very important to ensuring you can get good personas. So here we go. Let's take a look. I mean, yeah, so we're not saying anything too extreme, I think, right? We're just saying to find a bright, evenly lit room, keep your face evenly lit, avoid harsh shadows, backlighting, everything like that. We want to keep it from the head or from the shoulders up. So we want our head to be the only thing that is actually visible in the image that we take. And we want to use a plain background and upload the image at full resolution. So we don't want to have anything where we're like sending it over a text message, sending it over an email, it's getting compressed and we're losing quality. We don't want to do anything like that. We want to have the raw and as much data as we possibly can. So we have our tips here. I would say that's quite helpful if I do say so myself. So we could take a photo, and assuming that we are in a position, like if we are on our phone or something, and we can go against like a blank background. I don't really have one here in the shop in the set, and then take our photo on our phone or whatever it is, or we can just upload one from our device. So if we do have one on our device, we can do it that way. Let's try actually taking a photo though. So this is going to allow us to actually take a photo if we were on our phone. Since I'm on my computer, it's having us still upload the photo. So let's see if I can find one. Let's go ahead and pull this. Where are we at? Let's do that. There we go. Can't have you guys seeing all my secrets now, can I? I probably should have been a little bit more prepared and had a selfie ready, but I don't have one quickly accessible. Oh yeah, I have my iCloud photos linked, so I should be able to look at those. Okay, I'll use that one. All right. Wait, should I use that one? Should I take one? Maybe I'll take one. Is that a better idea? All right, that's a good idea. Do I have my phone's right there. I can't take one. Wait, can I use the, what's it called thing? Photo booth thing? Can I do that? Okay, cool. You guys can see this. All right, let's see if. Oh wait, am I using the? I'm using the iPhone camera. That's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. So we need a bright, even lighting. Keep your face evenly lit and avoid harsh shadows. And we want to keep it from our shoulders up. So this is pretty good, honestly. A plain background if we can. I cannot. So let's get the hair right. This is going to be important, right? At the end of the day. That's all right. Can I do a timer or how does this work? Oh, it's timer. All right. Okay. We'll go with that. That works pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay, now upload. Cool. All right, cool. Now, this is going to actually analyze my photo. So here, we cropped it in a little bit, and we're going to analyze the image that you upload to make sure that it's meeting all of the requirements and you actually do get a good persona back. So what this is going through right now is just basically checking off all of those boxes, and it's actually looking at your image. So here all right, we're good to go. We'll take that. So it's going to analyze your image as you guys just saw here, and then it's going to look at it, see if there's anything that it needs to do. Anything above a 60, you're good to go. So I got an 89. This is quite good. As you can tell though, my background is getting a low score and definitely dragging me down. So it's going to give you even some suggestions too. So this is something I put a lot of freaking effort into. So make sure you guys are like reading this stuff and actually taking it into consideration. So using a plain neutral background to reduce distractions, remove lockers / signage. Okay. Are you not impressed? I'm impressed. Remove earbuds and other accessories that obscure ear and face contours. That's a fire suggestion. I have honestly not seen that suggested before. Move slightly away from the bright ceiling lights and avoid hotspots and reflections. Center subject a bit more and include the full shortage. So yeah, everything that we were saying, right? It's just helping you out at the end of the day. So let's continue though. We got an 89 and then here we go, guys. We are ready to go. We can actually create our persona here using this image that I just took. So I just took this image. We're gonna do it here with this print shop setting. So we were talking about the print shop setting. So here's the prompt that we're going to use. Let's do it, guys. Let's kick this off. Let's create our persona. I'm excited, guys, and that's a pretty beautiful animation down there for that button, if I do say so myself, wouldn't you say? But here we go, guys. The persona generation. What do we think? What do we think? Are we gonna get some good stuff back? Are we gonna get some garbage? Is it gonna look like me? The anticipation. The other cool thing though, as you guys will be able to tell, is we got back 3 different options here. So the whole thing about the Persona AI model is there's like that one, not the best one. Let's just face it, that does not even look like me. So let's look at the other one. Let's look at option 2. Closer, but it's still like, that doesn't really have the essence of me. And that's why we give you 3, because there's a high chance that if you do look at 3 options, one of the 3 is going to be good, and sometimes it may be all 3 of them are, and you can do the keep all like there chose there. But dude, that's me. If I've ever looked in a mirror, that sure looks like me. And those are printers in there. Those are printers. I don't know what these things are. Are those like some QC cameras or something? What do we think, guys? I think that one is quite good, if I do say so myself. Compared to this one, who's that? Getting closer, definitely warmer. And that's me, man. I think I could like send that to my mom and I'd be like, yeah, new shop. What do you think? And she would be like, oh wow, honey, looks great. Bro, it's so good. This is, again, guys, it takes so much resources and compute power to actually pull this off, where we're taking an image of you and then creating back and ready to use mockup that you can put your designs on. You can do whatever with. So let's show that. Let's do the apply. Wait, let's keep this one. Okay, cool. And let's apply a design. So we got a couple of different ones here. Could do this one, would be good because it is a white shirt. So let's apply that design, and this is going to take that design that I just selected and it's going to put it on that mockup. So I just generated this mockup with my image, my selfie, my whole persona, and we generated that mockup. You guys just saw we generated that design before. Now we're going to put them together right now and put them on the t-shirt. So there we go, got it back. There's a little bit of some weirdness behind it, as we can tell, not exactly what we want. So this would be a good opportunity though to go ahead and try out the manual control option. So with the Mockup Studio, you get the option to manually apply any of the designs that you have as well, so you don't have to actually worry about making sure that the AI gets it right every single time. So actually, let's go back. How do I get back to my image? Oh dear. There we go. And manual control. Alright, so with the manual control, you have the option to actually choose where you want the mock-up to be applied. So not only did the automatic one place it a little small, but it also did have that like weird ghosting behind it. So let's just try the manual one out and see how this one does. So you get a little bit of like a preview here of where the design is going to be placed on the t-shirt. So you can like just check it out and make sure that everything is the way you want it before you actually have to get it rendered and commit to it. So that looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? I like that. And let's do a multiply for that. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. I don't think I have the right environment packages installed locally. Got them. But that's okay. We honestly did what we needed to, so we can go back to the live version. Our file should be synced. It is. So if we go down to our mockup session, perfect. Okay, now we should be able to do the manual controls since we are on the live version again here. What do we think? That looks pretty good, right? Move it to the multiply option, and now we can apply it. Nice. And there we go. Got our mockup applied, or got our custom mockup with the persona and our design. We just created this design earlier in the stream today. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Can download it. Save it to our computer. Let's make sure that we save it to DesignGen. And that's it, guys. Bada bing, bada boom. I can share this with the client. Hey, what do you think about this one? Oh, I can actually, if I go and do this. It's okay, friend. It's okay. Got him. We can then, if you are on the pro tier, you can share it with anybody by using your own custom link. So I can make this like Alex's tow truck design or whatever.com and make it a custom link if you want to, if you are on the pro plan. But you don't have to be to even have access to the share feature. You can still create just generic share links. And then there we go. So this is our share link. We can share it on these platforms easily, scan the QR code, copy the link down here, whatever we need to do. Good to go. Let's see what I gotta do here. Okay, cool. So for these are like the text message or the caption, whatever it is that you're going to use when you share it on Facebook, LinkedIn, Reddit, or you like share it in the text message thread. These are what these captions are for. So you can have like specific ones related to your design and they'll pop up here, or you can even make custom ones. Like I said here, can you make it for a tow truck company? And it was like, sure, tough or sleek, which vibe for your tow truck? Remix in DesignGen. And it's kind of like supposed to be more in the first person, where it's like what you would say if you were sending it to your sister, your friend, your brother, whatever it is. Picture this rugged wrap on your fleet's side panels. Make it yours in DesignGen. swap your company name into this bold tow truck wrap. Edit in DesignGen to lock it down. Let's go. So yeah, if we do go here though to this link, can share this link with whoever you need, and they can actually then, they have this image. So the image that you were working with, they can do whatever they need to right with it, right? So they can see in, oh cool, that is my design, great, good to go. And then if they want to look closer or they just want this one, you can have them available, download the mockup, and they don't have to even be logged in. So like, let's go, we'll go incognito here. Like, you don't have to be logged in. So it says, I created this design, and whoever you share this with, they don't even need to have an account or anything. They can still download the mockup and save it to their computer, do whatever they need to. And then if you want to, you can even allow them the opportunity to go ahead and upload their own design to apply to the mockup. So if they have a design that they want to switch it out with, they can do that themselves. And for this though, you do need to be logged in and have an account. So to do any sort of like editing, uploading, anything like that, we need to have some place to save it all. So got to log in and create an account. Excuse me. But the same thing goes for the editing. So if you were, say, sending this to a client, and the client was like, what would this look like on a red shirt? They could actually edit that themselves. They could see themselves what that would look like. They could be like, make the shirt red. And they could see themselves without you having to do anything on you in your system or anything. They can do all of that stuff themselves. You see what I'm trying to convey here? So all of that is available. They can even change it completely. So if they want to say, make those lemonade stands rather than DTF printers in the background, they can remix this design and it'll take the existing reference, use whatever they want kept, and then add whatever they want added, changed, whatever it is. And that's the remix this design function. So really powerful stuff, guys, super powerful. Those three things, the edit, remix, and upload, you do have to be logged in and have an account with, but you can download the design. This does work too for design. So if you have the design that you were working on, you got it all good to go, you're ready to hit the approve button and get the thumbs up from your client, same thing goes. So I'll show you even. I think it was this one. There we go. I only have 3 hours left to claim my discount. I better claim that and take advantage. So when you are doing it though, as a design, so the same thing goes for the mockup. When the person that you're sending this to, they can download the design themselves. But if you don't want to, you want to keep access to the design kind of yourself and keep that close to home, you don't have to allow them to access the design file themselves. Just uncheck that box and you'll be good to go. But this one, we do want to allow that. So here we're going to generate some smart captions and get these guys good to go here. Which detail stands out? Not the best. But in any sense, it's the same kind of thing. So just like the mock-up, you have the option here, you can zoom in, see the design up close, and the person you're sharing it with has the ability, because I allowed them to download the design, they can edit this themselves. So if they want to make it say Denver, Colorado, or some totally different thing, and they want to make it fall themed rather than Christmas, all of that thing, they can do that with the edit or even the remix, and that is all available to the person you're sharing it with. So all they have to do is be logged in and they can edit it, they can remix it. Don't have to have a paid account. You can do it for free, as I've been saying, and they can even choose to buy the design. So if you want to be like, here, just everybody, we're doing these t-shirts for our Aspen trip, buy the size for the shirt that you need, and then you can just send that link in the group chat. Everybody can go on. Okay, cool. So we're doing these t-shirts here, and then I think Sarah said that for the trip on Saturday we're going to be doing maroon shirts, so I'm going to get my maroon shirt. Cool, good to go. And your person can literally just go on and add it to their cart, proceed to checkout. They don't have to be logged in, they don't have to have an account, nothing like that. Super easy. So they can choose any of the products too, so not just t-shirts or apparel. They can do it as a transfer, as a promo product, a water bottle, a hat, all available. So it's all just, you don't even have to do anything for that. It's super easy, super fast. Your customer does all of it themselves, and it's all available. You can choose to have them download it, have them not, whatever you want, through the share feature. This is something that a couple of you guys really were insistent about asking for. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. We just got this shipped last week. So no, 2 weeks ago. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. A lot of you guys have, actually. You guys have generated, I think, like 250 different pages and shared them with your friends and your family. So I love to see it, guys. You guys are killing it. But I did want to show you guys one other thing here real quick. Okay. So if I do proceed to checkout here, there is a new hello something here. So we have these available in DesignGen right now, so you can actually go ahead and see all of those pickup options available. Wait, what? Okay. All right, there we go. So, and those are now in DesignGen. So this is something that, like I said at the beginning of the stream, we launched this week, where you can actually place your order, and if you guys are in Houston, come and pick it up that same day. It'll be printed and ready for pickup that same day if you get your order in by 2 p.m. That's how it is on amstransfers.com. So anybody who is on amstransfers.com, get your order in before 2 p.m. and it's going to be ready for pickup that same day. Right now we're saying the pickup window reopens at 10 a.m. tomorrow because it's past hours. So that is now available on on amstransfers.com, but on DesignGen, taking things a step further, guys, offering you ready in 2 hour pickup for all of the products that we have. So it's not just limited to the DTF transfers like we have on amstransfers.com. It's the hats, the t-shirts, the water bottles, whatever it is. Place your order, and if you are in the Houston area, you're in Texas, you will see those ready for pickup options. So you will see the ready in 2 hours time. So you can actually get your order ready for pickup within 2 hours. Find me someone who is faster. I will wait. So you can literally place your order ready for pickup in 2 hours. Yeah, it's expensive. You're getting your stuff in 2 hours. Come on. So that is the ready in 2 hours pickup is a rolling fee. So it's going to depend on how big your order is. So if you're placing a bigger order, it's going to cost more to get it ready in 2 hours. I don't know what you want me to do. But the ready in 4 hours, that is again something exclusive to DesignGen. So anybody who does place their orders on trydesigngen.com, these options are exclusive to you, but you also have the ready in 4 hours option. So this is going to be locked in at $10. So $10 flat fee across the board, no matter how much your order is, whatever, $10. And in your order, we'll be ready in 4 hours. So you place it ready in 4 hours to come and get it, whatever you need. If you don't want to do any of that though, you don't need it in a specific like fast turnaround time, 2-4 hours, that kind of a thing. Normal pickup, free, come pick it up that same day. So we just got these lockers, and we're going to be putting these outside actually once we end the live stream here, but you'll get a ready for pickup code. So these things are like Wi-Fi based, so we'll be putting it into the system, sending you your text message, hey, your code is blank 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 and your order is in locker 3. Come pick up your order, enter the code, take your transfers, good to go. The nice thing about this is that you're going to be able to do that at any point. So you don't have to come during our office and business hours. You can come on a Saturday at 2 a.m., on a Sunday at 6 a.m., whatever you want to do. Enter the code, take your transfers, good to go. I'm really excited about this one, guys. I'm pretty excited. It was a decent investment to get everything all set up for this to work well. Before we did offer pickup, and we had one of those like outside patio bins that like you put out on your deck. So we would just like put the orders in there and then kind of just like have the honor system that you wouldn't take somebody else's order. So it was not the best system, to be quite honest. This is going to be so much better. So now we have 9 lockers. Hopefully this is pretty contingent on people coming to get their orders in a timely manner. Otherwise, we're going to run out of lockers. So hopefully people come and get their orders in a timely manner. I mean, they are doing same day pickup at the end of the day. So in all honesty, they should be coming to get them pretty soon. But I like it, guys. I got red too, because I figure it would be easy to see. Check us out though. If you are in Houston, you can do all of these things and actually get your order in 2 hours. 2 hours, guys. So all of these times are actually going to be updated in real time based off of you. So for, I think all of them, yeah. So for the ready in 2 hours, you click this one, you got 4 minutes to check out, or else that time is going to update. So right now we're after hours, so it doesn't really matter. But tomorrow, once the clock hits 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, the timer is going to be on. So you're going to be like rolling 2 hours every single minute that you pass. So you select your time, you'll get your exact time that your order is going to be ready for pickup. So if you place your order at like 10:23, your order is going to be ready at 12:23. And those are going to be like a rolling update whenever you are placing your order. So I have this one selected. This time slot is now guaranteed for the next 4 minutes. I have to now place my order within the next 4 minutes, or else my time is going to be potentially updated. Hopefully that helps you guys. If you are like, it's just one of those things where we couldn't have it where you select one and then it takes you like 30-40 minutes to end up actually finding your credit card, logging into PayPal, whatever it is, and placing the order. Well, that comes out of our end, right? So then we would only have an hour and 20 minutes to then print your order compared to the 2 hours. So was it going to work? You got 4 minutes. Place your order within 4 minutes after you select that if you're doing the pickup option. The overnight and the other shipping options, though, always available. If you are not local, you're not in the Texas, Houston area, you can always get your order shipped still. Free standard shipping if your order is over $35. Is that right? No, I think it's free standard shipping if your order is over $100. Free snail mail shipping if your order is over $35. So check it out. Try designgen.com if you are interested. But yeah, guys, I think we're probably going to call it here for today. If any of you guys do have anything you guys want to see, now is the time. Drop it in the chat. We'll see what we can get created here before the clock runs out. But look at that mock-up, guys. That is totally me, man. Man, that's weird. That is freaky. So good, though. I appreciate every one of you who has stayed tuned, made it through this live stream with me. I really do appreciate hanging out with me during that initial struggle with that freaking tow truck design, but we got it at the end of the day, and that's what matters. We got it. We're just going to gloss over the fact that it did take an hour, but we got it. That's what matters. All right, though, guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me today. Hopefully, you guys have a good rest of your weekend. It's the start Friday night. Let's have a good rest of our nights. Get a good start to the week next week. Rest up. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Make sure you guys get subscribed. There's videos and live streams like this very one coming every Friday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram, go to YouTube, youtube.com/@ChooseAMS. Subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Let's go, guys. New video coming out on Sunday, as always, here on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one, though.